air cloths surround me, thick with decay and something metallic and sickly sweet. My breath hitches in the beam of my tactical flashlight as it cuts through the blackness of Blackwood County Hospital's main hall. Peeling wallpaper, scattered debris, and a gaping reception desk emerge from darkness. This place has been dormant for decades, shut down not because of budget cuts, but because the echoes became too loud, the shadows too real. I adjust my head-mounted camera, its red recording light a tiny beacon in the dark. I'm Alex, the one who probes liminal spaces, chasing cold spots and whispers. Tonight, it's Blackwood, with its gruesome stories of botched surgeries and unreported deaths. My boots crunch on broken glass, echoing too loudly through the hall. I hate that. I prefer silence that lets the real sounds emerge. My EMF meter reads 0. The thermal camera shows uniform blues and purples. Normal. For now. All right, Blackwood, I murmur. Alex is here, just looking for a chat. A cold draft snakes past my ear, raising goosebumps. It's too localized to be natural. The hospital is sealed tight, nothing visible. The thermal camera remains stubbornly blue. A faint scratching sound, like fingernails on plaster, emanates from above. It's soft, rhythmic. Drip, scrape, drip, scrape. I angle the head cam up. Nothing but darkness. The scratching stops abruptly. The silence feels deliberate. The silence is deliberate. I'm in room 217, site of a tragic death, a young woman who coded during a routine procedure. I set up my static camera on a tripod facing the bed. My EMF meter suddenly screams to life. Red lights blaze, spiking wildly. I freeze. Nothing visible. No electrical outlets, no hidden wires. Whoa, okay, I say, voice higher than usual. Direct hit. We've got something. The static camera gives a faint whine, then the LCD screen goes black, flickering with fragmented images before returning to darkness. I try turning it off and on. Nothing. The EMF meter drops as suddenly as it began. Silence returns. I switch out the camera's battery, but the screen remains dead. Must be a short, old equipment, I say, trying to sound convinced. But the coldness that swept the room with the spike, that felt real. The operating theater feels colder. A rusted surgical lamp hangs above an empty table. The air holds a metallic tang, like old blood. X-rays, their only available light to help. Miranda answers calmly, guide. This is where it all happened, I narrate softly. The procedures, the recoveries, and the ones that didn't make it. A metallic scraping sound slices through the silence from the far corner. My head snaps toward it. Nothing visible.
Reminder, subscribe before it's too late.
My EMF meter activates on its own, emitting a low hum with yellow lights flickering. The thermal camera shows a swirling patch of purple and red heat signatures that appears and dissipates within seconds. Then I hear it, a faint whisper, not a word, just a sibilant sigh brushing against my ear. I whip around, finding nothing. My audio recorder captures my question, but no whisper on playback. The surgical lamp begins to sway, slowly at first, then gaining momentum like an invisible hand pushed it. I back away slowly toward the doorway, eyes fixed on the swinging lamp. The sub-basement housed the difficult cases, isolation cells of bare concrete with reinforced doors. Patients were forgotten here, left to rave until silence claimed them. From the fifth cell, a soft moan emerges, morphing into a choked, rattling gasp. My hands shake violently. "Hello," I choke out. "Is anyone here?" A violent bang erupts from inside the cell, like something heavy thrown against steel. I jump back, stumbling. Then I see it. A solid shadow coalesces at the corridor's end, receding into darkness. Tall, slender, moving like smoke. My heart pounds, my lungs burn. But that was that, I babble, voice bordering on hysterical. That wasn't a shadow. It wasn't. My professional detachment evaporates into pure terror. I stand before isolation cell 7, rumored to have housed a patient who vanished without trace. The cell door hangs open, a black rectangle inviting me into the abyss. My headcam stutters, image wavering with static. The recording light flickers erratically. My EMF meter wails continuously, all lights solid red. I step inside. The air is deathly cold. Whispers start, no longer faint, but all around me, a chorus of guttural utterances. Get out. A profound pressure clamps onto my arm, icy cold, impossibly strong. I cry out, grabbing at empty air. My face in the headcam's reflection is pure horror. The headcam dies. Every piece of equipment goes dead. I'm plunged into absolute darkness. The whispers return, precise, individual voices speaking horrible, intimate things. I drop to my knees, shaking uncontrollably. I can feel myself being absorbed. I'm at my editing desk, the Blackwood footage transferring from the headcam. The camera had resurrected itself as I stumbled out of the hospital. My body aches. My mind is foggy. The final clip begins, recorded after I thought the camera was dead. It shows my car, the road, my apartment ceiling. Then, a glimpse of my reflection in the car's side mirror. But the reflection is wrong. Something solid is behind me in the passenger seat, a vast, dark mass, and my eyes are empty, hollow, with a faint, unholy glow in their depths. Before the footage cuts out, there's a whisper, clear, intimate, not from the hospital, from here. We're home now, it breathes. In my voice, but deeper, colder, and undeniably not mine at all. The screen goes black, total silence.
If this gave you chills, like, share, and subscribe for more true horror